Hello everyone and welcome to Flutter. Let's learn something quickly about enhanced enumerators. Well, enhanced enumerators is simply a combination of normal enumerators with class functionalities. So let's see how that works. So by running the program, as you can see, we have the output hello Flutter cast. But before the output, let's actually create something. We can say this is an enhanced enum, and then we can actually create an enumerator, and then let's call this period. To use enhanced enumerator, we simply need to just handle a few stuff. The first thing is we define the fields we want to use inside the particular enumerator. So for example, we can create few string. We can set final, then string name, and we can create another string. So let's leave it at this, and then we can create our constructor, and then we're done. Now, other than this, we can actually create other functionalities, like for example, we can create something like a method. This is what we are going to pass back, and then it's going to be good. Then let's concatenate this up using interpolation. Then we're going to say this dot name. Now this still won't work for now. Why? Because when you are using an enhanced enumerator, you need to actually make sure that at the end of the values you have what is it called? You have a semicolon. Now again, when you are declaring the enumerators, you have to actually attach the values to them. So for example, for this name, you can say this is morning. Now that we have this, don't forget to add semicolon at the end of this method because we are returning something. Okay, so now that we have this, generally what if you observe is that from here to here is just as we use our normal class, and then from here to here is as we basically use an initialization process of our classes. So it's simply, as I mentioned earlier on, the combination of enumerators and a class values. So here, instead of saying print if this is this, if this is that, we can simply actually remove this and then set period.greet as a method, and then execute this up on the program. And as you can observe, now we have good morning. If we change this to evening, we are going to have good evening, as you can see. And this happening because when we call this, it's automatically getting this out. And we can do some other stuff as well. Let's just print the period dot hours. Now observe one key thing. For the method, we call it as we call a method of a class, and for the fields we do something as we are going to do it for a class field. Now one may ask, why do we need to use enhanced enumerators? Well, same reason why we use a simple enumerators instead of a list. We provide similar functionalities, but in the case of enumerators, we can point to a particular value based on predefined possible values. So automatically here I can say, okay, I know it's either morning, afternoon, or evening in the case of enumerators, but I don't have that limitation with list. Now, what are some of the use cases of enhanced enumerators? Well, we can mention a lot, but let's just pick few ones. I said, for example, payment methods. We can actually predefine our payment methods, how it's going to be handled. For example, the URLs of those payment methods. the callback URLs, and a lot more. You can actually work on navigation routes to predefine all the values attached to that. This is just a quick tutorial to guide you up. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and like, share for others to benefit.